Hi, my name is Mahalaxmi. I come from an engineering background. For the last couple of years, I've been working in the analytics space where I work with clients and businesses and I help them derive insights from data. And in the last couple of months, I have started or I've been thinking about executive assessment. I'm sure, many of you who've been thinking about business schools, I also started thinking about uh, business schools and I wanted to take up the executive assessment. To begin with, I started working on the official test materials that was there in the EA site, and I would say it did give me a rough idea or some sense of what I could expect during the main exam. But going through these preparatory materials or the official preparatory materials, I was simply sort of doing the test based on whatever I knew already, and probably it's definitely a great source for folks who have very strong fundamentals in reasoning, mathematics, and also in verbal. Probably it might just act as a refresher course. What happened was that when I started taking my mock tests, I was in the range of 150s. I was not super happy with the score that I was seeing. I somehow felt that this score was not gonna help me get to the kind of colleges that I wanted to get admission into. So that is when I started looking up the internet and I started searching for certain sites or mentoring support when it came to some of the fundamentals. Primarily, I understood my quant scores were not improving, and I really needed some help on the fundamentals there to get to the kind of scores that I was expecting to score. I came across target test prep across multiple reviews. I read through a lot of reviews and I definitely felt that I wanted to give it a try. Initially, I registered for a 3 month period, and what struck me right away, I could say, was that the platform was super structured and there was a defined calendar. You could decide that this is the test date that you will be opting for, and you could sort of plan your study time and practice time within the stipulated period that you have chosen. It definitely helped me stayed on track. The second thing that I wanted to say was that the concepts that were laid out in the platform through target test prep were not overwhelming at all. All the concepts were broken down into simple consumable chunks, and you were having the opportunity to do a lot of practice before you could feel that you have mastered the concept and you could move on to the next set of chapters. One other highlight was the usage of memory cards or cue cards, particularly in verbal. I was able to write down a lot of rules, I would say grammatical rules that I need to sort of look back and check back. And again, when we start having conversations over a couple of years, we really do not think about all these rules, and some of what we feel is natural may or may not be appropriate from a truly grammatical sense. So the memory cards help reinforce some of the concepts that I was studying, and that helped add to the confidence as well. So yeah, put together the at the later section of the preparation, you had those combined uh, sort of tests which helped you sort of recap all the other concepts that you have read in the previous sections. So mastering each module immediately after the module, and then mastering multiple concepts in totality when you have completed significant chunk of concepts, all of this was definitely adding to the confidence. And I would say that on the date of the examination, I felt super confident taking up the executive assessment test, and definitely the preparation helped a lot. I was able to score very well in quant and integrated reasoning, I would say, very well compared to what I had scored in my mock tests. So that is something I would like to attribute to target test prep. One last point that I want to share with fellow test takers would be that definitely opting for a platform like a target test prep is effective, But the key for success, or the key to crack the exam, I would say, is being extremely consistent with the practice sessions as well. Definitely do not take large days or weeks of break between your practice session. Be consistent, spend good amount of time every day uh, recapping the concepts that you would have read, and continue to practice till you get to the desired score. Thank you so much.